Yeah, so his buddy Mark worked at the Whiskey, and he's a guitar player for the for Dramarama. So we're in Tick's pad here, and Tick's a no joke real artist, right? As I was saying in another video, and you were doing this art for what magazine?
Old Skool Rodz and Car Kulture Deluxe.
Okay, so quick story. I was hanging out with my buddy Shake and Steve back in Jersey, and I mentioned Tick, and he goes, "Tick Warner?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh, I got him in a magazine." I'm like, "There's no way. What are the odds that my best friend back home has heard of my best friend here in LA?" It doesn't make any sense. And he literally pulls out this magazine. Hey, find you in here for me real quick.
Oh, you have the magazine?
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, this thing is beat up.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Well, I kind of beat it up even more. So
the cover's gone.
So Steve goes over to this pile of magazines and he pulls it out.
I did this fucking ad right here. Bo was a good friend of mine. I did that logo. I drew that and motherfuckers stole it. Eventually, like, it's all over online, like in the customer. Whenever you do a Bo Huff thing, they use that. And motherfucker, I did that. That's my artwork. They crop out my fucking name every time. Fucking.
So he worked for this magazine, and I'm like, Steve pulls out the magazine, I'm like, holy crap, and he gives it to me to bring to him and show him and everything, and it was super cool. And I was talking to Tick about it the other day. I'm like, I gotta send him back his magazine, and he's like, dude, I'll give him a bunch of artwork. So we just pull this out, and he's got these posters here. You guys have to see this stuff. You have to see it. Did you find that yet?
I mean, I got caught, like, reminiscing, looking at stuff like, oh my god, this is when the magazine was fucking cool. Like, well before...
What was the name of this magazine?
Old Skool Rodz. I mean, eventually, like, down the line, you know, they handcuffed as the subscriptions gained, and we got into Walmart and, like, 7-Eleven and shit. My artwork was offending, you know, like, a kid would walk into Walmart, buy the magazine, and then the mom would glance over and see some character with syringes hanging out his fucking arm and start wigging out. Walmart, you know, that's big time money. So they were like, yo, you gotta curb your artwork with a little bit of the drugs and the anti-society. So I hit it more. And then the magazine got worse and worse and worse because, like...
Because they didn't have you anymore.
Yeah, well, they had me. Yeah, I'm still... Oh, I did this artwork too. This is my car club. The Yakety Yaks.
Well, that's
Fuck,
crazy because Steve
those.
was the DJ at a club called Yakety Yak.
Yeah, there's my name, Tick Warner. And so we're the Yakety Yaks, and being composed yak, we are part Edelbrock, we are part Stromberg, we are part Hooker, we are definitely part Marlboro Red.
Dude, you have a copy of that somewhere?
Dude, these are my shoes. That's Fuckface's fucking Econoline that we don't need to show. I'll just show my shoe. Sorry. Oh shit, that whole article was about my car club. Fuck, I wrote the article. Oh fuck, I totally forgot about it. By Tick One. Look at that. Damn, I totally forgot. I gotta
wait a second. So you wrote the article that's in that,
article,
but you also wrote the article about yourself under a pseudonym.
Yes, and let's see what the pseudonym is.
I don't understand why it's taking so long to find it.
Because, like, it's in here.
I'm chomping at the bit here because I want to get to the posters.
Are you sure it's in this one?
100%.
100%. Okay. I mean, I thought I went through every page. Because it's probably on the two pages stuck together from jacking off to it.
There it is.
Boom.
Hold that up next to you.
Oh, fucking, there's my van club next to that.
Hold that up next to you.
Well, it's fucking falling apart. It's like holding tissue paper at this point. God. Well read.
Oh, yeah, he would read these things cover to cover.
That's
multiple
me.
times. There it is, man.
And then there's my van club right there. Oh, shit, this is all about me. So what's my pseudonym? What did I write this under? As told to Anna Marco. That's it. No, just as told.
Okay, listen, let's do a quick poster show here. If that's cool.
Fuck,
He's reminiscing. It's over. He's just going to lose himself in this magazine.
Pigeon John, so that's when I worked for hip hop. Fucking Pigeon John was a famous rapper I did the cover for. Oh fuck, there's the skull I painted. that I eventually traded for probably drugs. But yeah.
Say no to drugs, kids.
Or yes to very expensive drugs. Oh fuck! So here's another thing a lot of people don't know. Jimmy Carbone, at the end of every Old School Rods, he would do his article, "Burning More Rubber Than Ever." So the story was, right? So I first meet everyone at the magazine at this place in I want to say Pomona or something, right? So in the morning, it's an overnight trip. I hang out the fucking window and I blaze my fucking morning J. And then up from below me is my boss. And he looks up and he's like, "Smells good for breakfast." And I'm like, oh, fuck, right? And then I look up and out the window comes this dude, Jimmy Carbone. And he's like, "Oh, come up here. I need breakfast." So I go up to this dude's room, and he turns out to be good friends with the boss, right? So I'm smoking joints with this dude, and he's like, "Hey, man, I'm a fucking Hell's Angel." He's like, "I'm going to write articles for this magazine." He's like, "I knew you were cool when I saw you." I was like, "Oh." So we became immediate friends, me and Jimmy Carbone. Well, Jimmy is, what's his face from, what's that, Sons of Anarchy TV show?
Yeah.
He's... What's his role? He's a big time guy on there.
I never watched it.
He was the advisor and starred in the show. A lot of people don't know that's Jimmy Carbone, aka.
Actually, I do know who he is. Now that you say that.
Dave LaBrava.
Okay.
And so, like, yeah, he's the real deal. But he worked for Old School Rods well before fucking the show. We were good friends.
Well, yeah. What years do you think that magazine's from? They should say it on there somewhere.
Oh, I don't know.
The cover's there?
No, the cover is gone. I'm going to say, I don't know, 2005 maybe? 2004? 2002?
It's at least 20 years old.
Yeah. It's pre-Facebook and all that.
Right.
We didn't have, there was no fucking accounts like that. But I do have all the posters and shit I did for the magazine.
Well, let's pull those up. Let's put the magazine aside because I want people to see these posters. Because the thing is, you know, I'm doing this thing with my friend Kirby, this garage store thing we're doing. And Tick's cool with some of these extras where I think we might be able to make these available for sale if you guys are interested. So check this out.
What do you want me to show them?
Yeah, the ones that you're giving to Steve.
Okay.
So we're doing a little package for my buddy Shake and Steve. And I'm like, dude, we got to show these off. So pick them up one by one and just tell me what is going on.
One from the whiskey. I'm going to do it real quick.
Well, so no, we got time.
I'll hand them to you.
Wait a second. Slow down. Let's pause this for a second.
Well, you can...
Tick's got to roll himself a cigarette.
That's not against the law in California.
What's your cat's name?
Trouble. TRBLZ. Or known as the Night Panther. Night Panther, Night Panther. You are the Night Panther. Panther. He agrees.
And yeah, I'll be all stuffed up and everything by the time I leave here because of the cat.
I make sure my cats not only lick themselves, but lick everything in the house. That way everything's super cat clean. I have them lick me when I shower.
He was gonna, if I didn't let him roll the cigarette, he was going to try to roll through these posters too quick. I'm like, no. Have your cigarette. We'll do the posters nice and slow.
Doesn't work without fire. Well, off to the stove I go.
These posters they're just too cool, man. Honestly, I'm just wait till you see this stuff.
But lighting a hand-rolled cigarette off a gas stove, fucking Newsom. I'm Newsom's worst nightmare.
Dude, I'm putting a gas stove in the house in Arizona. I'm totally getting rid of
gas
electric
stoves
stove.
in my bathroom.
Yeah.
Just to fucking piss him off.
So what's the story with this one?
Thursday. Oh, motherfucker. Yeah, bro. Go over there. I worked for the Whiskey A Go-Go. And this is a poster for some fucking rock groups or something. I don't know who they are. They might be famous. They might not be.
All right, so you hand them off to me one at a time. I'll stack them right here.
Okay. This one
Yeah, this is super. By the way, what's this called? Archival paper or something? Or
I'm not
super
sure.
heavyweight.
So these were in the Peterson. They were photographed by my boss at the magazine, who now works for the Peterson and did at the time.
What's her name?
Anna Marco. And she gave me the photographs, and then I would alter them and then silkscreen them. So we did a series that stood in the Peterson. Signed and numbered. And I'll just get to keep handing them. So each one was photographed.
Well, tell me anything you can about each one.
I can't tell you anything more than like, oh, well, this one is a fucking car tire.
Look at
I don't
me.
fucking know. There's only one that I really know about that, like, its origin or, like, that all. So this is another one. Obviously just a fat fucking race tire.
Yeah, that's just.
But look, see, you know, so I went in there and then, you know, I fucking forget what this is called, but you pixelate or you color, I don't know. I had to silkscreen these things.
And I said that every one of these would look good on a T-shirt.
Rasterized? No, that's not the.
Now this one we already have. I think we took the autographed one, so you can keep that one. Because we'll give Steve the autographed version. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, dude, come on.
Oh, Avon Speed Tire. That's what this was, and we wanted it to say speed, 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 speed was the important thing. Yeah, so I duplicated one tire over and over again until I got the look I liked. You can see the valve stem right there. I mean, if you don't know fucking car shit, you would have no clue. Like, that's just weird looking. It's just a rainbow. On speed, on speed, on speed, you know?
Yeah, we're gonna get to that one last, I guess.
I know the most about it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this one right here, I'm going to say...
That's so cool.
I don't know why she wanted me to do it the Japanese sun. I think at the time, like, the Japanese were
Oh, they're
super
into this.
it.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
still into this. That makes sense. I didn't even pick up on that,
I
man.
think that's what this one was about, like the whole rising sun. And then the word fuck.
This is an adult video. This is
or a smart kid. So this was a car club that, a famous pinstriper in the industry had done all these cars, similar flame job. And Anna took the photo when they met at a car show, and then right after, I think at that car show, two of them got in an accident and are no longer. I don't think that's cool, you know. So this is the last photograph of all these cars together.
Yeah, all those, and some of them at all.
And I think most of them are 54 Chevys, 53. They're all Chevy coupes. Yeah, fucking super rad rides.
Badass.
And did I show you this one already?
No. Did we? Maybe did. Maybe we got the autographed one here. Just double check.
Double check.
Yep.
Yep. He's already living fast. Another Car Culture Deluxe poster.
Oh yeah, where we spelled. That's the story about spelling deluxe wrong.
No. Look.
Oh, that one's right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we have to get to
later
that.
on. Yeah, that's my hat. I own that hat, and I owned that banjo at the time.
Well, and what about the belt buckle?
Oh, and that's my belt buckle, obviously.
So this is basically
My
what you
Converse.
thought you were going to look like one day.
Future me.
Future
me.
You still got a few years to gain that much weight.
Those are all Coca-Colas under me. Here's another one. Oh, I guess I put a little bit of me in every one.
Well, that would make sense.
That's my torch, my cutoff torch.
Well, I've got those videos of you doing that back in the day. They're all on my Instagram. Dude, that one picture of you wearing, it looks like a vintage pair of sunglasses, but they're welding glasses.
Yeah. The green
That's
ones.
a great shot of you. I got the flame going. I got to find that again. Maybe I can find it put in the video somehow. You guys know me, not pro at all.
This one was done for
This
Car
is my-
Culture Deluxe.
And who do we say this?
Pre-Cobra Kai show.
Right.
So
We're saying this.
this is what I
There's
figured
Ralph
Ralph
Macchio.
Macchio would have ended up doing. You know, smoking J's, living in a trailer park. He's got his barbecue. He's got his parking meter. There's the TV inside, beers.
So what I'm curious about is, we should have thought of before we started this is, How many joints do you think it took to do each one
Oh,
of these?
up in running cost was at least an ounce. Like, they didn't pay me enough at the magazine up and running unless I grew my own marijuana. No fucking way. Like, people would ask, like, oh, bro, how much for a poster? I'm like, dude, running cost is an ounce just to get me up and started, let alone, like, payment for my job.
Wait, you're not well, never mind.
Like, fuck, I mean, I became the fucking magazine's head marijuana affiliate. Like, there's another
good.
one for Old School Rodz.
The pink on that background works.
I like pink. It's called light red.
My friend Kirby, I just did some shelving for her in pink. I mean, she had them painted.
Might go with
that would actually look good on there.
Let's see what's in the artwork. Yeah, pane, battery in the trunk. It's a race car. The engine, it looks like an Oldsmobile.
Here, face that towards me. Yeah, keep talking about it. I like that steering wheel cut like that.
Yeah, you know.
I knew a guy that did that, top and bottom, so just had the two sides.
Knight Rider style.
Yeah, he had that in an old Mustang back when I was in the Marines.
Death style, until you hit it and it goes right through your fucking head. One of my favorites, Old School Rodz, that's my Nova.
I'm getting too much glare from that. There you go.
64 station wagon, 3 on the tree, that I converted to 3 on the floor. Converted that 6-cylinder to a badass 6-cylinder 3 on the floor. I would smoke cars all day with my exhaust fumes.
Oh, this one looks good. They're all good. There's the deluxe not spelled right.
Yeah.
So what was the story about that?
Early in the fucking days, they just told me, hey, dude, we bought a magazine called Car Kulture Deluxe. And they're like, can you do artwork for it? And I was like, fuck yeah, no problem. They didn't tell me how to spell. That's what I'm getting paid for. So a couple of the artworks, I don't know if they made it into the magazine without the E and I airbrushed it in later. But the originals don't have the don't have the E in it. To me, like, deluxe is spelled without the E. I probably should have spelled culture without the E.
Hold that up.
What is that? An old Corvette?
Yeah, that's a Corvette.
DeSoto
4 headlights. That's like a 63 Corvette.
And of course, the headlights say KY because fucking about to lube you up, motherfucker. And then the hail brand.
I drove one of those around for a week in Georgia. My girlfriend's father had one.
They're expensive now.
Yeah. Dude, I got pictures of it. He was trying to sell it. He just tossed me the keys, and I took it out every day, beat the piss out of it. Brought it home every night smelling like gasoline, and he had a big smile on his face because he knew that car was getting driven the way it was meant to be.
Right?
Yeah.
Another one of a fucking pickup truck, a Buck, as they're called. This actually...
Well, my buddy had one of these when I was a kid.
I cheated, so I don't know if I have the other artwork. I think I did away with it. But there was a whiskey poster I did, and I used that same van. I don't know whether I drew it for the magazine, and I used it for the whiskey, or I drew it for the whiskey, and I used it for the magazine. Either way, I knew the two people never saw each other. Like, people that were seeing my whiskey artwork were never going to buy a fucking Old School Rodz magazine, and my bosses didn't know, so I wanted to get paid double my artwork. So I figured that out pretty quick to recycle. Like, yo, you were so quick with drawing this. Oh, yeah, I don't know, man. I got inspired last night. Little did they know that was fucking whiskey artwork. This upset people. You don't put skateboard wheels on a car? Oh, no shit. It's a fucking drawing. It's a drawing. You fucking cocksucker. Yeah, also cars don't have wind-up things in them either. Yeah, like, yo, are humans the same size as the cars, sir? Like, are you fucking
wait, that's not a human.
Yeah, oh my god.
That's in the Nephilim. That's a giant that walked the earth at one time.
His eyes are red, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, fucking cocksuckers. Yeah, and then I got yelled at. This was the last one I was allowed to do this with a man urinating himself.
Oh, I didn't even see that. This is the thing. Like, this is the thing at all of his stuff. You really got to study the artwork. And there's something to find every time you look at it.
My boss came to me, and then I respected it because he was like, "Look, we don't want to show any of us urinating." I was like, "All right." I was like, "Fine," like.
I'm sorry.
It's a secret. Like, okay, we didn't get drunk and pee ourselves. And so the name of the publishing company became, once they owned Car Kulture Deluxe, Old School Rodz, and The Horse at one time until they all split up, they called themselves Cool House Publishing. So that's where that came from, the Cool House. across that big fucking.
Boy, that guy looks really familiar.
Well, yeah, Town of Mayberry. It says it right on the side. Like, if you don't know.
That's Don Knotts.
And then, because I got so much hate for the skateboard wheel, I started to try and put them on every vehicle. And then some dudes would realize, like, yo, they'd look at the skateboard wheel, and then if you look at the back wheel, like, if you grew up in my generation, that's a Hot Wheels red line.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, yeah, why wouldn't you put a giant Hot Wheel red line on your fucking car?
I'm surprised you didn't do that on more of them.
Well, yeah, people didn't notice. People weren't catching on. They'd be like, all right, if no one fucking noticed.
What I don't get is, so it sounds to me like that this magazine, the subscribers, there weren't enough pot smokers.
No, at that time it was still like the generation that had come from Rod and Custom. A lot of them were trying to be down with like what was coming, but we were the younger generation with like, yo, we're down with Primer, we're down with the old shit, we don't want this billet garbage. Yeah. So,
keeping them rat rod.
But a lot of those dudes were still, it was a big clash at car shows, man, like the Suede Palace. Like, we had a separate, like, building for us because, oh, those are the outlaw dudes. Nah, you know.
Ricky Rocket learned how to pinstripe, and he took me to a pinstripe show. So I met Rat Fink's son and all that. And the whole story, all the Von Dutch culture stuff, everything. I was kind of immersed in that for a little bit. So I get it. Because those guys are into taking everything to the nth degree.
Yes. And it was
show cars.
Yeah, and there was still a lot of the Boydsters around. There was still like that whole...
You want to get in that thing and beat the piss out of it.
Like, what are you doing with that 32? You don't just fucking drop the I-beam. You put an independent front suspension on it. What the fuck? Yeah, we want to see that shit. Like, I want to see the Leafs. I want to see the old tech. And they, it was a big battle. So, like, that's why our magazine, we was fighting to get, like... At a certain point, it was like, yo, like, are these guys going to get it or not? And then it was like, it clicked over. Like, yeah, those dudes finally started to get it. Like I said with the email where dudes were like, sending me hate mail. Like, I want this guy ticked to fall off a freeway bridge. I like fucking death threats. And it was like, finally, when the email came
just because of your art.
Just because of the art. The email came through, like, they were getting it. Like, okay. They could see, like, yo, I'm a hot rod dude. I'm putting effort into, like, doing these engines properly. Like, yeah, so what? I put a Rolls-Royce boat motor in a fucking Lincoln Capri, and then I had the dude from Gilligan's Island driving it. And you either got it or you didn't. You looked at that like...
Gilligan or the skipper?
The skipper.
Nice.
You looked at that as like, oh, what kind of engine's in that? And if you did your homework in a hot rod dude...
Alan Hale Jr.
That's a boat motor. And, I mean, what else would he drive but a Capri? Like, I'll try and find that one right now. Where is that? Oh, here it is. So, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, shit, I didn't even see that.
You either get it, and that's why he's holding the SOS. Like, yo, that's... People are like, yo, is that the skipper? Like, if you're asking if that's the skipper, you know it's the skipper, motherfucker.
Now, who's the guy in the shades?
Version of me? I don't... That was... I don't remember why.
There had to be a purpose.
Yeah, and I don't remember why. Maybe
Hold that
just
up.
to fill space? Could be. But yeah, they were starting, and some dudes were young enough, my generation, that's a BMX tire.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, the red BMX tire, like, old dudes, the Boydsters, they're like, what the fuck is that? Red dirt bike bar? No one would ever do that. Oh, yeah, if they made that for a car, we would roll with it.
This is super thick paper, too, man. This is like poster, but this is...
These are expensive prints.
Yeah.
Another one for old school rods.
That's this kid looks like a demon.
That's my Merc.
You still got that, right? Your mom's house?
I have two Mercs, 251s. Fuck. And a 32 Ford truck.
Yeah, I'm going to have to weasel one of those out of you.
When I die.
It'll
still be hard because I'll be buried in it.
Now, you bastard. You heard that, though. We got witnesses here when he dies, so,
Well,
I'm
first one to it.
I'm bringing that to court.
Well, I have two Mercs. One's a complete Gene Winfield custom chop channeled, Carson topped, and my other's a 4-door flathead that I slammed.
When was the last time they were running?
We got the 4-door running like a year and a half ago. Me and my brother drove it, but the 51, that's on the customs on the list to do.
Let's take a look at this sucker.
Oh, and on the tattoo on his hand, that's my family crest. Like, only I would know that, but I put that in for shits and giggles. Like, yeah, they don't know. I can put whatever I want in.
Pull up the Brando thing.
So I don't remember.
This is really rare because you only had 2 of these.
I don't know why I did this or why I was asked to do this. but I think it was printed in one of the magazines. You know, Marlon Brando, he was a science. Stella, it's obviously from his movie.
Oh yeah, Stella.
Yeah, that's why I did that, but I don't know why or what they were using it for, and I don't
here's the interesting thing about this is Tick made these handlebars for bicycles based on the old Schwinn newspaper bars. And we were talking about it one day, and he said, hey, man, those are the same bars they used to put on bikes back in the day. He said those are the same bars that are on Brando's Triumph in the Wild one. So I said, well, dude, they're Brando bars then. That's what we're calling them, Brando bars. And even you bought into it, and that's what you're calling them now. So I love
that's
that.
What they are.
Brando bars.
So this one is another Car Kulture Deluxe. See, without the E.
Actually, I used to know a chick that looked like that. Lacey Edwards. You guys know who she is. She's a big time movie set dresser, and she did like the whole thing. What was that vampire thing on HBO? True Blood. She did all that and a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, we used to work together.
I often wonder
back in the
what
day.
happened to all those rockabilly chicks. Like they got all the fucking weird car tattoos.
Oh, dude, I still know them. I mean, some of them got married, you know, and
like,
they got a bunch of cats, you know, and
that's a guarantee.
Yeah, they've plumped up nicely.
Yeah.
A lot of them, you know.
Fuck. I mean, yeah, I know a couple of them that regret all that tattoos and shit, but it is what it is. Watch me roll another. How quick I am.
Yeah, I was gonna say this video is it's gonna be a 2-cigarette video.
Yeah, you know, and a tutorial on how to roll quickly.
God, I used to do that all the time as a kid, man. I'm sure I could still pull it off, but it has been a long time.
It's funny watching someone try to roll a cigarette that's never rolled one or haven't done it in a long ass time.
You got to get up again and use the stove. What do you guys think so far? Is this pretty good stuff? Let's get the last of these posters going here.
Didn't we already go through this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you already got that autograph. Oh, here's another whiskey I threw in.
Oh, yeah. This is cool. I mean, the monkey plant, this is, you know, first of all, it's great.
I owned that toy. That's where that drawing came from. I had that toy, so I was able to look at it and, like, just draw it real quick. And they were real, like, at the whiskey, we didn't give a fuck. It was just like, yeah, do some artwork for some fucking poster. We already did this one.
We did this one, too. So probably the one. That's it. All right. Well, that's it then for this video. I mean, we're going to start talking. There's probably going to be about 5 other things he brings up that I think is cool enough to put on video. Every time I'm over here, I'm like, dude, we got to do a video.
Oh, I'll give him some stickers, too.
And today just happened to be the day. What do we got? I see the I Love the Valley stickers.
They fell out of
I got one of these on my van.
Oh, and I'll give him the hot rod stickers.
And by the way, I could probably get some of these off of him and have these available for sale as well. When we do the garage store in the valley, which makes sense. Oh, look at that. That's the poster with Alan Hale Jr., the skipper. This is all like my pal Steve, man. The guy's super cool. He's getting a crazy package right here. I'm jammed in. Not much room to move here.
I gotta feel safe amongst my crap. That way
we're official hoarder status
you can't
here.
get to me. I feel like, you know, if you try and run and grab me, I just go into a little corner.
Well, if somebody breaks into this house and tries to attack you, I mean, they're just going to trip and fall and split their friggin' head open.
That's exactly what I think.
And it's easy for you to make it look that way. You know what I mean? You could.
Oh, he had a weapon in his hand.
Well, it doesn't even matter. He just tripped. He just walked into one of these
Fell
sewing
into the
machines
corner
or
of my
something.
sewing,
You
yeah.
know?
Walked right into my machete.
I don't know how his face got stitched over.
Yeah. Walked right into my sword.
Walked right into my machete. Cool. That's very cool. That's not a sticker. That's like a little mini postcard.
That was an art show I had. I sold out everything.
Well, dude, here's the thing, man. Why isn't this guy still doing this?
Don't know. Couldn't tell you.
I mean...
Because I'm building a fence. Did you see the other video?
He's too big.
Did you watch his other fucking video? I'm the same guy. I'm building a fucking fence.
He's a little busy building.
Fuck.
That's why he's not doing it. But you should be. Diabetes, it's a thing. So it's look at all these syringes you got here for the diabetes.
Yeah, I wish that was heroin.
That's the end shot for the video. You guys have a great day. Be kind to one another. I'll catch you all in the next one. Say bye, Dick.
Bye. I've listed for like 2 years.
This probably won't read because of the blue frame behind it, but look at this.
Right here, I'll just hold
Chopper.
it up. I'll just hold it up.
That's what you think.
Yeah.
That
Blue chair was like, fuck you,
he's got something to say about that. So this is like the Schwinns I've been building, the 20-inch Schwinns. Obviously, I didn't invent that.
Don't forget to show the rear seat special feature. Look under that. You're going to want it. Oh, what? Sprung banana, son. Sprung banana. Nana springtime. Oh, that's chopper, bitch. Oh, let my nuts bounce. Let my nuts bounce.
This video's getting flagged. All right. We keep signing off, but then we keep just showing off the cool stuff. The coolest.
You just ripped by the fucking Little John side hack.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't want to show
I mean,
it. People are gonna want to buy that from you.
Dude, it'd be on my Little John if I could fit that through my front door or side door or anything.
And you got this the same time you got that frame.
It's made for that frame. Those dents in it correspond to the dents on the frame.
Mm-hmm.
But, dude, built, I can't even get it through my back door. So it's like, I would love to bring that to the post office. How cool with a basket on my packages.
But this build here, this is the coolest. And a lot of people here won't appreciate this, but because you probably don't know really what you're looking at. Because he chopped this and shrunk it. And I think I showed this on another video. So he lifted the bottom bracket. It's got the 10-speed crank. Reinforced it here at the seat post. Drum brake on the rear. Yeah. Got his little mountain bike bell on there.
Custom did all that.
There's the Brando bars with a crossbar on it.
Then I custom made the hanger. Not too many people noticed the bottle opener behind the
Oh, yeah, there you go. I've done that.
Out,
yeah.
And then I left that extended right there. Also turned down.
Yeah, that made sense. Makes sense.
Also turned down the aluminum post to fit because I felt like it.
Yeah, this is a cool bike, man. Anyhow, this place is crazy, man. You don't want to come here unless you've had your tetanus shots. I'm just saying. Oh, we got to get that Stingray frame out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, by the way, you got to get my frame done now.
I know. Well,
have you noticed I haven't mentioned it?
I know, it's on my mind.
Oh, by the way, this wood burning stove right here, I would give him some serious coin for, but I don't think it's for sale.
Yeah.
If
never, but you know, not yet.
That's too cool. So he's got my Schwinn. What was it, like a 39 frame? There it is, this green one. So he's got to dial that thing in for me. I got a couple of my frames in here actually. There's a green cantilever frame in here too. Oh yeah, this one here. Don't fall, don't fall. Oh wait a minute, that might make good video.
Yeah, I don't have very far to fall. So this frame...
That's big enough for a big sprocket? It's not a junior?
Yes. So 25 years ago, I custom painted this and made like a chopper or like a custom, just like a stock looking Schwinn, but it had some chopper to it, and I won this fucking trophy at this bike show.
No, this is a junior.
No, it's not.
Look how
Look
short.
at the brake bridge. You're tripping. They don't
You
make...
sure?
Dude,
I don't know if you know what you're talking about.
I do. A large sprocket or small sprocket.
Right. So I thought by looking at this, this won't take a big sprocket.
Yes,
Look how short that is.
Look, let's see here with...
This almost looks like a 16-inch frame.
No, I had it built.
I'm pretty sure I'm right.
Yeah, that'll only take the small sprocket.
All right, so I can't use this. So you don't have one that has the. I guess you're giving me back $100.
Yeah. Wow, I figured, like, I looked at the distance, I was like, well, with that brake bridge, I figured...
It's the big brain here. Yeah, I know that's too short.
Yeah.
Well, the soot. That's where you do all your work in there, yeah. Well, if anybody's interested in this junior frame, it's for sale.
Are we sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. Tell me about this fucking thing.
So, all I know is it's a 62 that I assume that someone wanted a Stingray in after 64, 63 when they made the first Stingrays. Someone added, you know, these are the anti-Ralph Nader bars. They're too wide. That sissy bar is too tall.
And this grip is just kooky.
And I don't want to call it a pig bike like I've heard, because I don't know.
You said this is a Smurf?
That looked like a Smurf. It's a troll.
They're troll grips?
Trolls, yeah.
I've never seen that.
Neither.
Dude, the stem is bitching.
Yeah.
So that stem is like
I think it's all stock. I'm not a master Schwinn dude, so I couldn't tell you. But look at the rear fenders, Bob, like that.
Well, that's what they did. Somebody did that one. That was probably a longer one, like I was saying, and they cut it. Oops, I'm sorry. They cut it, and then they... That's exactly what I'm going to do with the other one. But unfortunately, we got a Schwinn post stuck all the way down in that hole.
Hello? There's a year to have it sit under here.
This is the Hurt Machine. Now, Tick has a YouTube channel where the only video he's got is this video on this particular...
Yeah, how would you even find that channel?
Well, you got to get me your channel thing. I'll put it in the description.
I guess you could just search Hurt Machine. It'll come up.
And it's like a 3-minute video. And it's like, I saw this video, whoops, I'm sorry. I saw this video for the first time, when did how long was it, 10 years we known each other or something? So, and I thought to myself, that's, the way he did it with the music and everything was so badass. And he's not even doing this stuff. It's crazy. So I'm trying to get him to put more videos out on his YouTube channel. He just got his new Instagram. He's been putting some... It's Reno
_ KCIT.
Reno _ KCIT on Instagram. Look that up. He's been starting to post some stuff there. It's cool. He's always finding treasures in the alley and all that. But, you know, I'll try to find the YouTube link to this video, and then you guys can like his channel, and then we can egg him on to start.
I mean, we'll try and start it right now, because, like...
You think that thing will start?
Dude, it's a Briggs & Stratton, son. Do I think this will start? Let me brush the cobwebs off.
I wish we had more room to move here. Oh, this is... I gave you this jack, didn't I? This motor...
Choke.
Didn't I give you this jack? This Craftsman jack over here?
I don't know.
I think that's the one. Yeah. Think it's got fuel in it? Is that the gas tank?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
No, that's not the gas tank.
No, I was going to say, that's like a...
I'm going to get my secret sauce right here. Secret sauce.
I mean, it's aptly named the Hurt Machine.
Oh, this will fucking put you down. You'll be in a world of hurt.
Oh, yeah, here we go. The carver.
I'll make sure everything's back together, because when she fires up, she's pretty scary.
You got to get this thing running and cruise this. By the way, this here, have you ever seen the movie, the Yakuza?
Oh, yeah. Bozozuka?
Get the hell out of here. Fucking animal.
That's out of gas. Maybe.
Well, you probably took the gas out on purpose. That would have been a smart thing. How long has this thing been sitting?
A couple of years. Now it's got gas. Probably just have to clean it. Or maybe.
How do you? Is it just? Is direct draw? Is it one gear? That's it.
That's flooded. Well, you heard it fire up.
Oh yeah, no, it works. It works.
No, so I put a. What I did is I grabbed a lawn edger motor, and then I came and I extended the shaft on it to accept a mini bike clutch. So that's automatic engagement. And then what I did is I took the live axle. I don't remember what it was at. What it was out of. And then so I run the chain to the live axle to give me the gear reduction that I want. So I chose the pulley that runs to the rear wheel.
But you can take this in and out of gear, right? Or is that?
No, that's automatic clutch.
Okay, so you pull in on this and it's out of gear.
This is This is brakes.
Okay, well then how do you stop this fucking thing? So
Brakes.
Okay, but then what keeps it from stalling?
It's a Briggs and Stratton motor. Automatic.
You're losing
clutch.
me. I understand.
Yeah.
So that's it. All you give it gas. You
Just like a lawnmower. So you pulled it on.
Yeah.
It's running at idle, at gas, and then for the rear wheel to engage, come over here.
That's what I'm getting.
Yeah,
at.
you spin. You hit the gas, turns the shaft, and there's springs in here that open up. Grab this and turn that chain. Move to the rear wheel. I could. The next one I do, I actually put aside a chainsaw motor from the 1950s.
Because I saw this here and I thought it was hooked to something.
No, that's my old kill switch.
Got you.
So this was hooked to the kill,
Okay.
and then you kill it.
Okay.
So the way I'm going to do the next one is I have a 50s chainsaw, which is going to have, you have to engage the clutch.
That's what I would prefer.
You're going to have to engage it,
Right.
get it pedaling a little bit, and engage that fucker, because it's just going to yank you off the bike. You know, this automatically engages at a certain RPM.
Did you build this, ride it one time for the video, and then park it?
No, I've ridden it a whole bunch of times. Interview my neighbors. They love it when I ride by.
Right.
They're like,
I know I signed off, but we're going to sign off now. But that was cool. I had to show that. Dude, these handlebars, I need these handlebars. And the stem. That's you sent me that. That's the Huffy setup that you sent me a picture of.
Yes.
I hate coming over here because I end up pulling money out of my pocket, buying crap out of the
stem
game.
on this thing.
I saw it.
I built this way before dudes were even collecting this. I can get $1,200 for that fucking stem.
What is it?
The Mongoose Double Clamp.
Oh,
Like,
oh yeah, I see the sticker.
They always see that. They're like, "Hey, you want to sell that stem?" Like, I don't know what the fuck it is. I'm like, "Yeah, put it on there because I know what the fuck it is."
You're making me think of that guy that kind of ripped me on that stem now.
And these,
Yeah, those are crazy.
yeah, I don't know. Where
They're
these are
motorcycle
from. Yeah, they're
bars.
motorcycle
Yeah.
bars. They're trying for something.
All right, we're out. Say goodbye.